These are 5 bad habits that cruisers have that annoy other cruisers. Hey, what's up everybody? My name is Ike Stevens. Welcome to Blue Collar Cruising. This is a place where we sit here and talk about cruising when we're not cruising. We also do land stuff. We do all sorts of stuff here, but our main cause is cruising. That's right. That's what we do here. These are 5 bad habits that annoy other cruisers, and you don't want to be that person. You just don't want to be that person. You just want to go and enjoy yourself. But you want other people to enjoy themselves too, right? Hey, subscribe to this channel, hit this like button, hit the dislike button if you're probably one of these people. Me and my wife sit here and we talked about, okay, which of these 5 we want to sit here and put down on here. And her first thing is elevators. Listen, I know elevators are so convenient and all that kind of stuff, but if all you're going is up 1 floor or 1 down floor, go down 1 floor, why do you need the elevator? You just had 12-hour French toast, okay? You need to take the stairs. I mean, I do. Listen, I tell you what, as much as I eat on a freaking cruise ship, I need to take the stairs. I just do. We take the elevators, no doubt about it. But when we see that there's a lot of people waiting in line for an elevator, just go grab the stairs. If we're going just up 1 floor, maybe 2, or down, definitely going down is easier, especially with me with gravity. Yeah, going down is pretty easy. I just take the stairs. Here's the #1 thing though about the elevators. The elevators that drives me nuts. There's a lot of people out there that go on cruises that, you know, maybe they're older, maybe they have an injury or whatever, you know, and they need the elevator. They need the elevator, and you will see young people like myself that can perfectly take the stairs, will go hog this elevator while, you know, this, you know, maybe an older person, maybe handicapped or whatever, you know, is trying to get on, but, you know, that they're all up in their freaking rush wherever they gotta go to the Lido. Listen, be mindful of other cruisers that actually need the elevators. #2, and I know a lot of people will agree with this, and I don't have an issue with it because I don't care. But hey, this is what annoys other cruisers. Chair hogs. Yeah, that's right. That's the people that wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning. They go and reserve their freaking loungers on the Lido, and then they go back to bed, and you won't see them again until like 10 or 11 o'clock. Now they say they don't do that, but they do. I don't know about 4 o'clock. I ain't awake at no 4 o'clock, but I've heard those stories where they're doing it. I don't know how to combat this. I just don't. I don't really put myself in a situation. I enjoy my balcony. Right? If I'm on the Vista class, I enjoy the Havana because that's usually where we're at. Okay, and we don't have that problem. And I'm not really a Lido kind of guy anyway. Like, what do I do on the Lido? I eat. I eat. But there's a lot of people that enjoy the loungers by the pools and other places on the ship. If you're not going to be there until 10 or 11, just go there at 10 or 11. I know, easier said than done, because not everyone's going to watch these videos that sit there and say the same daggone thing about the freaking chair hogs. Don't be that person. I see it happen all the time. People just put their stuff out there, and it's annoying to see because I know that there's people that actually want a lounger right now, but they can't have it because you got old numbnuts over here and they gotta go. And listen, don't be that person. Number three, like Dale Earnhardt. #3, loud neighbors. This is where, okay, I mentioned the chair hogs. I mentioned that I spend a lot of time out on my private balcony. Understand, when you're out there on the balcony, your conversations that you have, they carry. I hear so many juicy conversations when I'm out there enjoying my peaceful time out there on the balcony, listening to the waves, and then someone 3 doors down, not like the band, so 4 doors down, they're having a fight or whatever, and I'm just juicy. Just remember this, okay? Your conversations do carry. So, meaning that, don't have no stinking party on your freaking balcony. Don't sit here and play music. Sitting there got freaking a speaker going even in your room. These walls, they're not very soundproof. We can hear a lot. Now, I mean, they're somewhat soundproof. Or, if you're going to be sitting in there talking in your cabin, I ain't going to hear or whatever. But I remember here a couple of cruises ago, we had some kid that had one of these little shell thingies that you can blow through and it makes a freaking noise. Well, they had a kid up in there and, well, we heard that kid all day long. That goes into a good segue. Number 4, bad parenting. If you've been a part of this channel for very long, you know that my pet peeve is not kids. Kids will be kids. But the parents that allow the kids to be kids and not know manners are worse than the kids. I don't really like to go on summer cruises. Those are coming to an end since my last kid is graduating. So, lucky me. But I will say this, there's a lot of people out there that just want to enjoy a cruise, but you got these rowdy kids and you're sitting there wondering, where's mommy and daddy? Well, mommy and daddy do not know where their kids are at. Why? Because mommy and daddy are out there in the cruise ship somewhere, either gambling, drinking, or doing the hanky-panky in their room while, the kids are, well, some of them maybe doing the hanky-panky on another side. Listen, I'm telling you the truth. There's sometimes I wonder that some of these kids out here, these teenage kids, that their parents are out somewhere else and, they meet these kids, they meet other kids and they're going to have a love story like the Titanic. They're going to have a love story. Right. Except except these ships don't sink. But I'm talking about the movie, not the freaking ship. Come on, you know what I'm talking about. They're out there, and I made a thing on Facebook. I was like, one of these cruises, I was like, some of you parents out there are probably going to be disappointed when your daughter says, hey, I'm pregnant. It's like, how'd that happen? Well, I met this guy on the cruise ship and all that kind of stuff. Yeah? Oh, I didn't know about it. Why? Because you were gambling. You weren't watching your kids. Listen, your kids only stay kids for very long. Spend time with your kids. I know your kids don't want to spend time with you. I get it. But do your best, okay? Allow them to do kid stuff, obviously. But listen, if you can at least teach your kids manners, that's a start. And the number 5 thing that we will probably all agree on, but it still happens anyway, buffet etiquette. Don't be that freaking person that goes and cuts in line, and when they cut in front of you, they're going to sit there and take their time to get their little scrambled eggs on the buffet. Don't be that person. And don't be all that person being all close either. Listen, I know you want your food. Listen, I want my food. I don't want to be in this line. I don't want to be next to this person. But if you're, listen, can we go back to the COVID days where we're sitting there 6 feet apart, please? Huh? I mean, that's the one thing about that I miss is the freaking social distancing. All right, I'm just saying. But that right there is so stinking annoying. Get off me. Get off me. Don't cut, all right? And then just, hey, pace yourself. Don't take too much time getting crap. I wonder what that is. I don't know. This is what I do. Before I even get in line, I scout the buffet. I go take a look. What do we got here? See, these are my old truck driving days, right? Old truck driving days when we used to have buffets at truck stops. Before we make up our mind if we're going to have anything off the buffet or the menu, we go see what's on the buffet. I go over and see what's on the buffet. It's like, you know what? I want that. Then I go get my plate. I don't figure it out once I get there. Those little simple things like that. and be patient. By God, have fun and be courteous to other cruisers, okay? There's other things that I could talk about that is on my long list, but these are just the 5. I appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully I ticked some of you guys off and maybe, just maybe, you'll make the experience better for other cruisers. Okay? Appreciate you guys watching. Thanks for watching Blue Collar Cruising. We'll see you again. Well, on Blue Collar Cruising, this freaking YouTube channel. 73.